Grace here, and welcome back to our third installment of Escape Artists Breached. Down, 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 our breachers have sunk, both into the ground and into the web of lies and secrets that they have gotten themselves into. To heal Gardenia's corruption, the party went to the surface, dealt in a deal. Atlas bared a very well-protected soul. The clock continues to wind down, though. Tick, tick, tick. The Nexus is near. The artifact that our party has learned since is created out of Luddite, the man-made and rare substance that can heal corruption caused by the live metal AI system that now runs rampant across the New West. Thank you again for dropping in. I wish you well, and just know the corruption is getting closer. We return to the depths of Gloria, the lost city sunken beneath the ruins, left for thousands of years under the sand. You all have re-entered the ruins. You've retraced your steps, past the amphitheater. You make it to the sign, the Gloria welcome sign that used to stand proudly, and now one of the legs is broken. It's half sunken into the rocks. But it's still visible. It was constructed of sort of sleek materials, and it actually still emits a very soft glow to the space. At the center, it actually features an emblem familiar to one of you, and it is a sunburst. Very simple, and it's the emblem of the city. It's adorned with luminescent panels that you can imagine once shimmered and sort of created a mesmerizing light play. And now it just sort of lies here. You trek past that, and you arrive at the Bottleneck, which is what the Professor Harrison Chambers mentioned to you guys, that is the place that people are told not to venture past. Do you guys venture past?
I don't think we got a choice.
This is the job we signed up for.
Well, signed up for is like a really fancy way of putting it. It's more like Grace tells us to do it. It's not like she was like, anyone else want to do it? She's like, do you guys want to do it? She didn't ask, do you guys? She's I'm gonna shut up now.
For the record, I didn't want to do it.
I'm sorry, Locke.
I'm curious now.
You push deeper. Locklear, you see as you pass underneath this rock-crusted bottleneck. That word again. Help.
Fine, I'm here. What is so important that you need to disturb me.
No answer.
Can we see? Was that out loud? Was that in your head?
I think he was looking around thinking it.
Okay. Can we see the words, or that's just him?
Are you looking?
I'm keeping an eye out for stuff, yeah.
You see the word.
Are you okay, Locke?
This is a tomb for fools.
Are those new? I didn't... And it just keeps popping up, the word help. I didn't see these written all over... Like, I look somewhere and then it's there. Is someone writing these? Do you know what this is about?
It means you aren't looking hard enough.
Needs our help.
No one, ignore it.
And you pass through the bottleneck. The air gets warmer, which is weird because you're going deeper into the earth. And you trudge along through this narrow hallway and come out into a space. And you blink. Because it resembles the city that you saw before in ruins, but it's less ruined. There's some ruins, but it's more alive. And in fact, you see people milling about, entering buildings, exiting buildings.
These are like real people, not holograms?
Real people. It's quiet. Except for the grinding of gears or the occasional howl of wind. There's no talking. But it looks to be a bustling cityscape.
Keep walking. Do not make eye contact.
I didn't know there were people living down here.
There aren't.
Locklear, what the hell is this?
History will look back at you. When you study it, when you live above it.
Locklear, one of them turns and seems to notice you. And there's sort of an inscrutable expression on the face. It's not really an emotion. It's like it's trying to be an emotion. And it just kind of stares at you. It's an old woman. You notice some burns on the skin all the way along here. She doesn't blink.
Move along, citizen. Nothing to see here.
She walks towards you.
Do we hide? Do we hide? What do we do? What do
Get
we do?
behind me.
Okay. Get behind him.
What seems to be the problem, madam?
She beckons for you to follow.
Locklear, if they ain't real, do we have to go with them?
It might be worse if we don't.
The figure is largely only acknowledging Locklear, but starts glancing at each of your faces.
Sort of like spread out to try and maybe not successfully, but at least subtly sort of obscure them to try to at least keep her eyes on me as she's scanning.
That door in your mind, it's not shut.
By the authority of Gloria, state your purpose, citizen.
Doesn't answer.
Watch them. I will deal with this.
Okay.
I will follow her for the moment.
We don't leave him.
She starts walking with a purpose down the street.
Actually,
Do you want to split or come with?
What are you getting into?
We'll follow. We're not going to leave you. If you go, we'll follow from a distance. Keep an eye on you. We're not splitting up.
Keep your head on a swivel.
Can these things hurt us?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Don't touch nothing.
I'm not gonna touch
I
nothing.
wasn't gonna.
I swear to God, do not touch anything.
I'm not gonna.
Even if they give you like an ice cream or something, don't take it.
All right. It's ice cream.
Oh my god.
We'll talk later.
You see families, you see everyday citizens, and you see, the more you start to look, the more you see similar signs of burned skin or grafting on the skin, like it's been overlaid over top of something.
Where are we going?
She seems to grow more agitated the more you stall.
Know that as I follow, I am not doing it under your orders.
Don't do that.
Reaches out a hand.
Some of the similar tendrils from earlier into the palm of her hand.
Fine.
And where they enter the hand, the skin is paper thin. There's just a metallic exoskeleton underneath. And the wires kind of bury into it and fuse. And you hear a word very loud, very clear in your head. Help.
Is she stopped moving or is she?
She stopped moving, trying to pull you forward.
I'll go along.
Are you guys like attached?
No, I'll
Oh.
rescind
Okay.
and continue.
And you break, and you don't know where you heard that word from. She didn't open her mouth, she didn't talk, you guys heard nothing. It was like for a moment you were connected to something larger.
What's happening?
The end of the old world was not in battle or war. That world died because people were trying to make it better. And this is the fruits of their work. Fruits. Let's just go.
Argo, a lot of them seem interested in you, but in a different way than the rest. Almost like they sense an intruder. Something different. And you look over your shoulder, and there's a dozen that are following you specifically, kind of trained on you. And they don't seem as welcoming as they seem to know the others.
Why don't they like me?
Can I try something?
Yeah.
Put this on.
Do you touch it?
It won't fuse with you.
But is it gonna infect me? Am I gonna?
This is not the corruption. I was born like this.
Oh, you were telling the truth about that part?
I'll grab
Yes.
Oh wow, you're poor genetics.
That part's okay.
If not.
It seems confused, but not. It doesn't let up. There's something about you that is fresh, untouched. And you start to see that word a lot of the places that you're looking.
Great, and now
Help.
I'm down to Pinky.
I'll give it back to you. I don't think it's working.
Help.
I think they need our help.
They always have.
What are they? They're not human. What are they? Are they live metal? Is it the AI? Is it... Do I recognize any of them?
One of them reaches for you.
No.
It's gotten close enough.
I'll back up. I'm backing up.
I'm gonna
follow.
I'm gonna push in front of her. We're doing like a circle now.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the front and I'm facing whatever the fuck's behind you.
Do I recognize any of them?
Locklear, what the fuck are these things?
Take off my lighter. Back off.
They're echoes of what a better world should have been.
Echo, like what? Like a ghost? Like a hologram? Obviously not a hologram, but
Argo, as your eyes scan the crowd, you do see a familiar set of braids. And you notice that one of the figures, and you didn't notice it upon arrival because even though she looks like your mother, she doesn't move like her. But there is something distinctly familiar about the face. And even though the eyes are emotionless, you recognize her. It's been a while.
I know her.
What do you mean, sweetheart?
no who?
It's been so long, but I recognize her. It's been so long. What are you doing here?
Argo.
No, it's okay.
Do not touch anything.
Do you touch?
Yeah, I'll take her hand.
God.
Roll a coin.
Tails.
Tails. Immediately upon contact, you have a sudden clarity of this is not right, and you pull away before the tendrils that come off her hand can embed too deeply in you. You have external corruption. Apparent. Fill out the A on your sheet. This is the first time you have seen your mother in how long?
Since, 15 years?
She has been missing for quite some time. Did you really believe she was gonna come back?
Yeah. She was coming back. She was just gone for a long time, but she was coming back.
Did you believe it?
No.
And how does the apparent corruption externally manifest itself for you?
I think because it was from, I touched her, but I think it kind of snaked and skittered up. And I think it's gonna rest under her shirt over her heart, because that's where she's carrying that love for her mother. It's just gonna balloon, snake up, maybe a little bit up the neck. And I think it's gonna make her heart beat really, really fast. She's gonna get really, really anxious. Feel very, very on edge. And it's gonna hinder her ability to think.
Your mother makes no signs of knowing you, other than a continued outstretched reach. The hand doesn't shake. It is very steady.
Mama. It's It's me. It's been a while. It's me. It's Argo. Why are you here? Why did you do that? Why didn't you come back?
For just a moment, when your hand touched hers, you heard, "Help." And a quieter understanding, not in words, but a purpose. A purpose to help, to make better, to make perfect. You're imperfect, Argo. You need to be made perfect.
I know.
They can help you.
They're not saying for us to help them. They're saying they can help us.
Argo, I don't think they're here to help us. I have a feeling this is not a good place to be.
Gotta get out of here.
Something went up your arm.
But I need fixing.
No, you don't. Sweetheart, look at me. There's nothing wrong with you. We have to just... That's not your mama. Look at me.
This ain't real.
Look at me. Argo. That's not your mama. It is. I know what it's like to want them back so bad that you accept anything, but that's... We have to leave. We have to get
I
past
can't leave her. I've waited too long.
I know.
I've waited my whole life. I can't leave her.
I know. But sometimes the leaving's the part that helps us grow.
She left me. She left me. And now I can't be the one who leaves.
But you can.
She's just staring at you, unblinking.
Please, just snap out of whatever this is. Just come with us. We'll go home. You can see Papa. He's missed you so much. We can go home. We can go home. I'll help you. I'll help fix all of this, but
Reaches out to you again.
Argo!
Maddie. She just revealed a secret that her mom left her. I'm gonna give her a condition.
What condition?
Clarity. She has clarity.
You gain a hollow sense of clarity. Whatever this is looks like your mother on the outside, but on the inside there is nothing left. Argo, do you carry a knife?
yeah, I've got one.
With this new sense of clarity, draw it.
Okay.
And when that hand comes out to you, slice.
I'm gonna slice. Liar. I'll just yell liar and slash.
The skin on the outside peels off. And there is some blood, but not a lot. The inside is metallic. There is a metallic skeleton inside. But as you do, the bracelet that you made for her is sliced off and falls to the ground.
I'll grab that and back up and just, liar. You lied. What have you done?
Put your mother's blood on your face.
What the fuck? Ew. Ew. Scrumptious.
Yum yum.
Just anywhere?
Where does it land?
We'll land just across.
Very good. This clarity is not your own. It was put upon you by the people that you travel with. and it sits heavy and hollow. Now that you have been marked with the corruption, the others here back off a little. They seem to sense you as one of their own again. You hadn't been touched before by it, but now you have. You're on your way to perfection.
I'm gonna go over to Argo and I'm gonna pull her into a big hug and just keep her there.
We need to get out of here.
Let's get out.
Wait. This is not right,
I know.
but I understand it a little bit more.
Okay.
How much time does she have?
Roll a d4. One day. You've 1 day until it becomes permanent.
The Nexus, then.
We got to go through this to get to that. I don't.
And go through we shall. I will destroy this world.
I don't want to
I
bring.
don't know if it needs destroying or what, but there's something different about this. Something I didn't know before, and I get it now. I know what you're going through.
What do you mean?
What you talking about there, sweetheart?
I get it now, and I'm sorry I didn't understand, but I get it now, and
Get what? What are you talking about?
it's not my secret to share.
Okay, hon. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving, alright? Keep moving.
Keep pressing forward. There is still that older woman who is beckoning you, Locklear. And you see now towards the center of this populated space, there is a large cylindrical building. It is white, starkly white, too white to have been down here for so long. Unrusted, uncorrupted.
The Luminarium?
Yes.
I think that's probably where we need to go.
Alright. Onwards?
We have no choice now. They won't let us leave so easily.
What do you mean?
This is the world we're in. You people think the corruption is infecting.
It's not, is it?
It is the world we live in. And this is the prime example of it.
Locklear?
What are you talking about?
The only way out is through.
It's corrupting, but it's fixing.
No.
It's not.
No.
I don't know how to fully explain it, but when I first felt that, there's something there. I know it wasn't good, and I know you did something, but
It's sickness.
It's much
You
more
saw
than
that man. You saw the man at the end of that tunnel. That was not fixing anything.
It's not. It can feel like that. It can, I'm sure it feels plenty unifying because then they're all squished together like they all were, but you don't want to end up like them. None of us do.
But if we were all like that,
No.
That's not what this is.
No. Come on.
That's a hive mind. That's worse than the Rust Watch.
yeah.
Come on.
Right.
We're here to get rid of this. That's what we're here to do.
Let's keep going.
And you guys,
Do I notice anything about him being weird?
yes,
Okay.
very much so.
We can't roll insight checks.
For all
I'm not hiding it.
I know, I'm aware.
for all that you know and are aware of Locklear, you can tell that this place is bringing out a side to him that you've only seen a few times in times of confrontation or high stress. This is a battle between himself. He is very much at conflict with whatever is going on here.
Let's just get in and get out of this damn place. This ain't nowhere living things should be.
Before we go anywhere, Locke, you promised me we're getting out of here, and you're not gonna do anything stupid.
There are no good choices left.
But I need you to promise me. I'm not losing you. Okay? Please.
I don't think you could. Even if you wanted to.
Don't. Neither of you listen to any of this. We're making it out of here and we're going home. Clear?
I've been going home for a long time.
Do we have to worry about you? Is there something we should be worried about? Because right now, the things you're saying are making me real uncomfortable, and I have no interest in bringing home 3 dead bodies. There's a reason I work alone, and I have no interest in betrayal among parties.
It only hurts once, right?
I pull my gun.
You have a gun pointed at you.
Yes.
Shit.
It does only hurt the first time.
Stop it.
I only have to shoot once.
You don't want to do this, okay? Please. How long have you known me?
That hunger is creeping up, Atlas. You are angry, you are frustrated, and you are hungry.
Now, I'm gonna say it again. Are we getting out of here fine and dandy, or are we gonna have a problem?
If you have a problem, it will not be from me. It will be from this world.
I've survived this long. There are plenty of things I can continue to survive from.
Not this.
You'd be shocked.
Gloria was a city that was supposed to be the end of everything. The end of death and poverty and pain. No such thing is true or possible. They thought they were helping everybody. But they needed men like me to do it.
And what does men like you mean? I've seen some dark days.
Nobody is born like this. By choice. It only hurts the first time. When you die. And then you come back again, and again, and again, until the city has decided that you have finally outlived your purpose.
What the fuck are you? You ain't human.
I thought that much was obvious.
Well, no shit. But now I'm concerned you are something else that is put on this earth to do more damage than good. And frankly, I don't want nothing like that coming near any of these 2 ladies.
Don't even.
Locke is my family.
Locke ain't nothing right now. If he's here to destroy shit, we are nothing to him.
If he was here to do the shit that you think he's trying to do, he had plenty of time to do it to me, and he never did.
Please prove her wrong. I'm already so alone. I can't lose anybody else.
You got about 15 seconds to figure your shit out.
I am just trying to live. A choice that you all have. And all you need to do is understand. The corruption is not good, but it isn't bad. It's not a sickness or a curse or a boon. It is immutable as a law of physics, like gravity.
It just is. It just is.
Yeah, and we fix it so it no longer is. That shit kills you. There's
So
a
does
lot of
everything.
there's a lot of things we learned in Rustwatch, and a lot of them have nothing to do with surviving corruption. It's about avoiding it. And if you get it, it's removed as fast as you can think about it.
Sorry, you learned in Restwatch?
I know I haven't been here a lot. Shit.
Hey, Atlas.
Yeah?
Did you mean to just reveal that to the party?
Nope.
And a slip of the tongue lets you all know there may be more than one untruth that walks among you.
There's a reason I've survived this long, and I ain't proud of it. But it has nothing to do with AIs, or surviving with metal in your system, or learning some weird trick that has to do with corruption. It's pure strength and survival. That is all I am about. We have nothing to do with whatever is happening. In this area, inside this tunnel, we are getting in and getting out, and that is it.
Fine. To the Nexus, then.
To the Nexus.
We don't have a choice.
And you all press forward to the edge of the Luminarium. The building is constructed well. It looks fresh. And as you step closer and closer, that is where we will leave this episode. Everyone has a choice.
I thought I knew her. She didn't tell us about a lot of stuff.
And I need to know. I need to know that you didn't do what I think you did.
You dragged 3 bodies down to die.
If it didn't, then I would have existed for nothing.